2019. What a year. The best one. The worst one so far. I have never experienced such a roller coaster of emotions in this lifetime on our planet yet. I would never ever expect what could happen in 12 months, 365 days, 8,765 hours. Airport became the place I spent many of those hours. I lived out of a backpack for weeks. I made sure there is one place which is my home, 1,000 kilometers and one sea away from the place where I was born. I ensured myself that at a certain time in my future, I will become Mallorquin. My biggest dream became reality, and I was living on cloud 9 for an extended period of time, just to fall down to the ground as the end of the year was coming. The best surprise from the beginning of the year was washed out by the one in September. I realized how fragile life is in May, and I felt for the first time in my life how it feels to say the final goodbye to a person you have known your entire life. I have experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows of my 26 years. I understood so much about life, and I found out how little I actually know about how world works. People around me were hurting. I saw 3 most important men of my life cry. Truly, from the depth of their soul. 2 of them because of the loss of their role models. 1 because of leaving this earth, seeing me for the last time ever. I have flown halfway across the world just to find out how much I hate myself and my situation I was in that particular moment. I was, and I actually still am, the most confused I have ever been. About my future, people in my life, my thoughts, myself. But I'm also the most certain I have ever been. I know what I want and what I don't want. I found out that confusion is necessary. I understood how perfect the imperfections actually are. Now I celebrate mess and craziness, even though it drives me nuts, as I'm a perfectionist. I learned that my gut is always right, and I should listen to it no matter what everybody else, including my mind, says. My heart and soul already know all the secrets of the universe, and I stepped back on the track to find what they are. This year has shown me how strong people around me are. I have never seen so much sadness, grief, and tough life lessons. Yet my friends and family showed me how amazing they are. They stunned me with their strength and dedication. Now I know how much I can grow and where I can find inspiration. I have also done a lot of mistakes. But if I have not done them, I would not be able to fix my behavior, reshape my beliefs, and change myself for better. We do really grow through the bad and sad moments of our lives. However, the great and awesome ones are equally important. First of all, we have to be willing to change. We have to be open to new influences, inputs, and insights. And once we are, then we can start working on ourselves. I know what I need to work on stepping to the future. I know how much space there is for me to improve. I want to change my approach towards dedication, jealousy, love, and hate. Shifting from materialistic to more spiritual path. Leaving the ordinary ways of living in order to live more authentic, more me kind of life. I know I don't want to fall back into the flow of everybody else telling me how to live my life and how I should be feeling and acting regarding my relationships. I will not let anybody ruin my relationships and influence my opinions just because they feel like they know better. I will stand tall for what I believe in, and I want to overcome as many of my fears as possible. I want to try as many forbidden and so-called wrong things as I can. I want to live my life fully, to an extent I would be proud of one day. When I look back, I want to be proud of who I became and how I behaved, of what I have tried and what I have accomplished, no matter how big or small it will all be. I want to support my loved ones in whatever they decide to do. I want to be a pillar they can lean onto. Being somebody's cheerleader and helping them to overcome their own fears and self-doubt is a miraculous event I want to be part of. Seeing the emotions of happiness, relief, accomplishment, self-confidence boost and grace is way more precious to me than feeling them myself. I want to keep reading in people's souls through their eyes. I want to have a chance to see the true self of the most amazing people I had a chance to meet. I want to remain the biggest dreamer amongst my tribe. I believe that anything and everything we dream about can become a reality. I know it for real. And no matter how crazy, unrealistic, and far away those dreams may seem to the crowd, if you believe and you put in the work, it will eventually become your reality. I'm a dreamer, and I want to help others to dream big, and I want to help them transform those visions into life. We can, and if we decide to, we will. Just do it. Do what you really want, even if you think it cannot work. Do it anyway. Make the first step. If it is meant to be, it will overcome all of the obstacles which exist, and you will be surprised how natural and right it all feels. Remember, it happened in the past, and it can happen again. You just have to go for it. Don't lose faith in you, your dreams, future, love, us. To everybody who has left us here, on this earth, and who will be deeply missed. To everybody who was able to overcome this loss and who picked themselves up and continue to thrive through every day. You are tough, and I cannot even express how much I'm proud of you. Cheers. To you, to me, to all of us. Remember every moment of 2019. One day you will understand why it all had to happen. Because we can only understand life backwards. Chybíš mi, dědo. Te amo, bábovky to.